Narrator.com, thoughtful tone. Imagine reaching your 60s. The world starts to slow down. But inside you feel like there's still more left to do. More to feel. More to give. Yet, for millions of people, the clock begins to tick louder. Silent. Illnesses creep in. Habits once harmless now become deadly. And slowly, quietly, the years slip away. Why do so many never make it to 85? Why do bright minds and warm hearts fade before their time? This is not a story about fear. This is a story about change and 5 hidden habits that could be the difference between living and simply existing. Let's begin. At 60, many people think I've got another 25 years, maybe more, but numbers don't lie. Globally, the average life expectancy hovers between 72 and 80. In developed countries, it might stretch to the early 80s, but making it to 85 and beyond, that's a steep hill. Not because the body gives up, but because we unknowingly invite death in small, daily ways, through habits, through mindset, through silence. If we don't die in our 80s, we start dying in our 60s, slowly, invisibly. Here are the 5 deadly habits and how to escape them before it's too late. There's a silent betrayal that begins around age 60. The body, once full of energy, starts sending messages. Aching knees, tired back, slower steps. So people sit more, walk less, and eventually stop moving altogether. But here's the truth. Sedentary living is the new smoking. Lack of movement doesn't just weaken muscles, it damages the heart, the brain, and even the immune system. According to studies, people over 60 who live a sedentary lifestyle are double as likely to die prematurely, even if they were healthy before. You don't need marathons. You need momentum. 30 minutes of walking a day, light yoga, tai chi, or even dancing, regular stretching. The body is built to move even at 80. Every step you take is a message to death. Not yet. 60. Your children may be busy. Your friends might be gone. Your partner might be sick or passed away. The phone rings less. The house echoes more. Loneliness becomes normal. But emotional isolation is more than sadness. It's biological damage. Lonely seniors are 29% more likely to die early. Increases the risk of Alzheimer's, heart disease, stroke, and depression. The worst part? People often deny they're lonely. They call it peace or solitude. But deep down, the heart aches. Rekindle old friendships. Join community groups, even online. Talk to your grandchildren. Volunteer, teach, mentor. Even a 10-minute conversation can add days to your life. Because the soul needs company the way lungs need air. At 60, many people retire. For a while, it feels like freedom. But soon, every day looks the same. The brain, once curious and alive, begins to dull. Routine becomes a prison. This mental stagnation quietly increases the risk of cognitive decline, depression, and early death. The brain is a muscle. It withers if not used. Read a book from a genre you've never touched. Learn a new language or instrument. Start writing your life story. Try painting, photography, or online courses. Growth doesn't end at 60. It begins, again, differently. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt, continues into your 90s, but only if you ask it to. After 60, many health problems become invisible. High blood pressure, cholesterol, early diabetes. Feel fine, so you skip the checkups. You avoid the doctor. But this silence is where the damage begins. By the time symptoms appear, it's often too late. Heart disease, stroke, cancers, many of them can be slowed, even prevented with early detection and lifestyle shifts. Yet most people delay. Annual health checkups, non-negotiable. Monitor weight, blood sugar, cholesterol. Eat cleaner, more greens, fewer processed foods. Hydrate, sleep well. Manage stress. Listen to your body before it starts screaming. Perhaps the most fatal habit after 60 is giving up. Not physically, not dramatically, but emotionally. Giving up on purpose. Children grow, careers end. And suddenly people wonder, do I still matter? And when the answer becomes no, the soul begins to shrink. Without purpose, the will to live fades. Without meaning, the heart forgets to beat with passion. Mentor younger generations. Write letters. Record your wisdom. Set small goals every day. Find a cause, however small, and fight for it. You still matter. You always will. A garden doesn't stop blooming because it's old. It just takes more sunlight, more care, more intention. So why do most people die before 85? It's not just genetics. It's not just bad luck. It's these 5 quiet habits, habits that steal years without notice. But here's the miracle. Every one of them is reversible. You can walk again. You can connect again. You can learn again. You can heal again. You can matter again. There's an old saying, you don't stop living because you grow old. You grow old because you stop living. Age is not the enemy. Apathy is. Silence is. Routine is. But there's a fire still inside you, no matter your age. You can't control when the clock stops, but you can control how loudly your heart beats until it does. So choose today. Choose movement. Choose connection. Choose curiosity. Choose health. Choose meaning. And maybe, just maybe, when 85 comes, you'll still be dancing. If you're over 60, remember, you're not in the final chapter. You're just in a powerful new one. Write it wisely.